No, I'm not prepared to do that one yet. But at the end of the day, that's the major problem is confusion. Spanish. I'm gonna say the idea of things being not seeing the full context that it deserves to say, which is why I repeat so much. So you're having all the medias, their full story. You never be able to do that, but as much as possible. So if at any point you want to know why I repeat so many times things like, how long it's been going on, when it started, what the nature of it is, how crucial drugs are today, the sheer scale, numbers, everything else. So repeat it precisely because, let's say, like that video, and the problem with them, if you just see that one clip isolated, it just looks like it's something entirely different than what it really is. Kind of the reason I started this, I'm going to show that you. Sure, that's already up, is that? No, that's the last one. There's so many. Already doing the proper distribution as it shouldn't happen. Actually. Sense making them just related transfer. Before it made sense because it was doing their own role. There was so many things happening at the same time. Another thing is just, again, we don't have the time to keep doing this, happened 15 times in the arrow. But it's not the point though, as I said. It's the reason why I take on time instead of prioritizing that. I basically say I don't know how much prioritizing the rest also helps because it doesn't go. So, anything that yeah, but when you actually see the main one, one of the main ones is this one. It's a problem. Sounds almost, like belligerent. And essentially what you understand in context is there. And if you just listen to this, yeah, but it doesn't sound like what I said earlier. Oh, by the way, also don't forget tampering is a thing and have that which easy enough if you're telling that to someone who's going to authenticate this and don't think that is authenticated, which is again, as I said, it's not a method for distribution, it's just a backup method which makes sure that they can be more seriously. It's just that when the crimes happen and just passively sit back and watch the day you can do the words instead. I would love you to listen to your commentary on the fact that there's a stock of that. It's why we here to talk this thing. The more real talk. The other stuff there is more contextual for the stupid crimes, so if you don't mind saying that. But for things that are actually more humanized and you prefer to say that's the thing. And keep in mind, for each of the things you see there, in the 300 and something, as I mentioned before, dozens of thousands for sure, normally. Hundreds of thousands of your assumptions, since the one just with this phone and the little guy we're talking about more than 10,000 videos over this. As I said, you can get context a lot more info. Besides, as I said, which stands in the way becomes the way. And what I always said never changed from the nature of this crime, or the sheer amount of things are. All I can say is, in case of doubt, both bravery and tell the truth. Just the truth, and bravery means you just stand up. No, yeah, you're gonna one by one try to listen to them and overhaul fast, then it should be released later. This is supposed to be a backup in case of the murder me or something, essentially. Not something intended to be released from Broadway. Or as you just saw now, as a bunch of crimes are happening back to back, and I don't have the time to be back and forth between a horrible day. But let's just finish. See, again, imagine this in a context of his own. It really hurts because you saw how much of that it is. You know, there's a simple way to do that. When did I stop? Just oh, and don't forget one thing. Looking straight at me, knowing that we document this, and knowing this, and plus you saw the criminals that were in this table here behind. So this was premeditated. You're missing the major point in that, which is this was done on purpose. It's not even just like it was done to this, that being how big shit it is, that even bother to look. It's not even done for the normal sadistic things. It's very likely, if this is happening today, which I didn't know at the time, it's very likely that this was done on purpose. So just pay attention to that one. Yeah, this is going to be the public one. That's why I'm playing. This is the public, that'll be the private. Because, again, it's the original. You can see that full in context, but this one you have the actual full. Oh, not full, but better context for that. Also, notice the pitch, pattern, and just where my voice now, and compare that with before. Know that I was in public here the entire time. Didn't went to the bathroom, though they threw shit drugs in me the same ones they threw in Jason's place. It was just much lower dosage. And yeah, I know. That's the other point. Many things require context, but even shit drugs. And there's so many reasons, overlapping reasons now. It's pretty straightforward. So anyway, just go ahead. That's absolutely correct. You'd see there for many reasons. So it's a pincher. So yeah, and also notice that I noticed even for today. I imagine it was just because I was in front of the cinema or the theater, and that was why. But notice an increased number of this variation of TNS, which was different shit. Or the criminal. Yeah, they are the same stereotype, you know, about the same age, about the yeah, I need to fix the liquid for Chip. So, no, just a second, Chip. Just a second. Just a moment. Also, there was one buck increase on the tape, unless there was something major on the currency of this country that I just don't know about. There was an increase in this, increase in the price of the bread. Calm down, baby. On the same day. Bread passed from 17 or 16.90 a kilo to $20. That's long, dude. While the tape increased from $8.99 the last time, like 2 days ago, to $9.99. So, again, as I said, what I talked about myself, that for me, overwhelmed with new things and having to rush. I say what you want about the excuse, but understanding context that for most of those criminals, if that is really the case, and it's not just because I'm from the theater, because to be fair, it's like the 4th day I'm here, and only now I notice this mass increasing, just, about the same age as me. Being normally facing share, at least in police, normally have a lot of fags and hangs. Again, what is fag and hangs? Again, just context. And for that, what I'm saying is, with this, we would have been premeditated, and that one in particular. So, that's another layer for you. Yeah, make that one private, make this one public, essentially all the content is preserved, and you still have the original that will be published later.